Welcome back to the Free Gems Podcast, ladies and gentlemen. You are now tuned in for episode 177.
177.
You got JJ's here to your right. We got K Sinkle to your left. You know what's going on.
You know how YKTV. You know the vibes.
You know the vibes. Listen, man, it's a lot going on. I got my son back there playing Roblox.
Yeah, yo.
Shout out to Marv. We had break.
Yo, as soon as I walked up, he was like, "I'm playing Roblox." I'm like, that's what I'm talking about.
One thing he gonna talk about is what the fuck he's doing. He's gonna always tell you what he's actually doing right now. He doesn't stop that shit. It's hilarious.
And I know how. Listen, it can be a slippery slope. I know you got to chill out with the Roblox points and all that. And
listen, Roblox got my ducks in a fucking chokehold right now. You want to talk about who don't got it right now? Is me. Why? Roblox is extorting me right now.
Yeah, straight extortion.
Every month there's a Roblox bill that comes in from Apple, and I'll be like, $93 from Apple. I'm like, what did I buy for $93 from Apple? Then I realized, oh, that's all the Roblox added up at the end of the month.
Come on now,
I'm like, yo, these people are geniuses.
You got to get the sword. You got to get the new. You got to get new
this and that. He was Tyler the Creator last week. He had a Tyler the Creator face from the most recent album, and I was like, what do you know about Tyler the Creator? He's like, I like Tyler the Creator. I'm like, yo, this is a joke, but that's how marketing works. You know what I'm saying? They put you on Roblox. All of a sudden, your kid's favorite artist is Travis Scott. You don't understand why.
Yo, remember this: freemium gaming.
Freemium?
Freemium gaming.
Is that what we grew up on? That's what it sounds like.
That's the type of game that Roblox is. Freemium. You download it, it's free, right? You can grind it out and get all the points, or you can pay to get what you want. Same thing with 2K. And
that's how that works.
Free. Well, obviously
2K too.
Well, a lot of games now where you can grind it out to get everything you want, or the shortcut is you can pay for it. You can.
That's tough.
You can grind out.
So if you want to get your my player nice, you could just buy your way to the top.
Oh, you can buy a VC, of course.
Is there a way to like tell if this person bought their VC or if they?
I don't play 2K, so I don't know.
Oh, okay,
but it's never. But it's a similar. But it's the same. You can grind out to get your player nice, or you can just buy a VC and move up everything on the attributes. You can buy it. It's a shortcut. So they make it look like
that's genius.
Absolute genius. The absolute genius. So for the people that don't have a lot of time that want to be good, I'll pay for it. You know? But it's a lot of games like that. A lot of games, a lot of online games like that.
They figured that out. I'm still playing Madden on my PS2 on everything I love.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
I'm in the middle of my own season right now. I ain't gonna lie. I got Josh McCown looking like Josh Allen right now. You heard? Word. My son had the rocket, and he was like 77 speed. I'm taking flight on niggas. Like, what up? But anyway.
Anyway.
It's a lot going on. Listen, so your man's 50, okay? 50 Cent is officially the face of so much controversy again. And it's been a consistent theme throughout his career where I realized, like, as much as I want to say, like, yo, yeah, we fuck with 50, we support 50, I ain't gonna lie. 50 be fake, like, the drama queen of a lot of shit. And it's but that shit a little weird to me, bro. If that was my man's, I really would look at him a little weird, like, yo, why you always in some shit? Like, you never just want to chill.
No, never. He's
all
always
the money in the world. You don't want to just chill. He's always. I want to just chill. Let's chill.
But I'm not gonna say it's not always non-warranted. You know,
it's not always non-warranted. There's a million people lined up to do that documentary for Diddy. He made sure,
of course,
he was the one to do the documentary about Diddy.
Yeah.
All right, bet. One of his peers, somebody who's been along his.
One of his peers. You mean one of his peers that?
And one of his peers meaning like somebody who's been there his whole career. It's always been not even so much of a comparison. It's just when you talk about New York hip hop, there's no way you can talk about it without 50 Cent, Diddy, Jay-Z, Nas. You feel me? Like Biggie, of course. Like,
and you got to realize his baby mother was in the freak offs. You feel me? So it's a long-standing beat. It's long-standing.
That makes it even cornier, though.
Long-standing.
That makes it even cornier. We can tell you just mad because your baby mother was getting blamed in the freak offs. All baby oil down and all that. Which one? We don't know what. There was 100 escorts that came to testify.
But I'm talking
she was getting busted down just like Cassie.
We don't know where their beef actually originated. But
don't matter. From the outside looking in, it looks like y'all beefing over a girl. And that's crazy.
It's not a girl.
It's not a girl, it's BM. That's crazy. It's a woman.
That makes it worse.
I guess. It's still over a girl regardless. Doesn't matter.
Well, yeah.
BM, wife, don't matter.
Well,
it's over a woman.
But we don't know exactly what transpired. You feel me? Some people can be real disrespectful with it.
I ain't gonna lie, yo.
Some people can be real. You know how it is. You know how it is.
You wanna get them Saudi Arabian niggas excited? Let's put a boxing match between Diddy and 50. in their fucking 50s. They box, duke it out.
Oh, 50 would destroy him.
Right now, maybe.
Would destroy him.
Give him 6 months of training. You know what I'm saying? Nah, Diddy has been looking older and older every time I see him. Yo, they've been snapping pictures of him in the library. Yeah. He's in the motherfucking. He's in the yard.
That's all PR. I feel like that's PR.
Yo, bro, this shit is crazy. They got more footage of Diddy than they did of Epstein. Like, this shit is crazy. Yo, they got Diddy in jail, all crazy, just doing regular shit.
I'm telling you, no more
playing volleyball and shit.
No more Just for Men. No more Just for Men. Straight salt and pepper. Ain't no more. But I feel like that's all.
He's gonna come home and go right back to being Diddy. He's gonna cut all that shit. Watch, he's gonna come back, black that shit out, and like, yo, what's up? I'm back.
Well, yeah, 50. We listen. We see how petty spaghetti 50 Cent is. He's not the op you want. He's the number one person you don't want as your op, right? Because he's so petty, and he'll spend money to be petty. You feel me? Like, he'll go out his way. Yeah. And not only that, apparently, he did an interview for the documentary on ABC, because ABC, he knows that they can get behind bars, just so possibly Diddy can see it.
Oh, right. Yeah, because the ABC is one of the few channels that's streamed in the prisons.
I don't know. I saw it on the internet. Yeah, I don't know how true it is.
He wants Diddy to be in the day room and go watch the documentary. But now, I want to know, did you actually watch the documentary?
I watched the first two of the 4 parts.
I've been seeing a lot of memes and stuff that have been coming out that are kind of pretty much giving like the cliff notes. The memes pretty much, that's how the internet works. You don't even gotta go watch shit. Just watch the cliff notes. It's gonna be all over your explore page and the For You page. So you might as well, if you want to lock in, just go ahead and watch memes. You'll figure out what's going on.
Did you see it?
No, I ain't.
All right. So let me.
I watched the memes.
Let me get I only saw the first 2 episodes. So let me get my breakdown on it. I always been team fuck Diddy. And the first 2 episodes just really ingrained that in me. And Diddy is the worst archetype of person there is.
This is all alleged through the documentary. Whatever you're about to say?
No. Well, it's all alleged. All alleged through the documentary's lens. So I'm taking documentary's lens and outside stuff that here and there that we've been hearing, but it's all alleged. But he is the worst archetype of person, which is the master manipulator. Those are the worst type of people. Those are the ones that pull the puppet strings, that always have. I'm going just based off the documentary, of course, and of course the documentary, of course, has an agenda, But for me, it didn't seem like he had a lot of real, genuine relationships without an end goal in mind. Everybody was on the chessboard to him, I feel like, and he's one of those that always had to be center of attention. Nobody could be bigger than him. He wants people to be big, but nobody to be bigger than him. And we've seen him through the documentaries sabotage a lot of people. And there's some stuff in there that I didn't even know about. And it was crazy the fact that when you look at the situation with are we good?
Yeah, we good.
All right, I just want to make sure. So, I just think he really is a master manipulator. And
what did he do though? What are some of the accusations? Because because the only ones that I really saw so far was the whole he got Biggie killed, which has been said forever, and they're saying that he didn't pay for the funeral. They're saying that he got the estate to pay for the funeral. Yeah, shit like that. I want to hear all that.
Homie that had a 25% stake in Bad Boy.
Right.
Apparently, Diddy came up with a baseball bat one day and said, "Sign over the rest." Mm-hmm. Apparently,
and he was like, "Yo, I'm gonna give it back to you later."
Yeah.
Yeah. See, the memes really tell me more than what you're telling me.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. He said, he said, "I would give it back to you later." The fact that Biggie didn't even want to go out to the West Coast. And the fact that Biggie went out to the West Coast, they did what they had to do. The next morning, Biggie and the other co-owner of Bad Boy was supposed to do a Euro tour. Supposed to go in Europe, do a Euro tour. Diddy said, nah, he's not going to Europe. Cancel the tickets. That night they go out. That's the night Biggie gets shot and killed. And then we're going to do the big up for the funeral. And, of course, he has the big estate pay for it. Not only that, Biggie just signed a new deal with more favorable terms for him since he's a bigger artist. Apparently, after this is all alleged in the documentary, Diddy came and tried to backdoor and say, we need to change some of the agreement to make it more favorable for Bad Boy.
Who's saying all this, though?
The one that was the co-founder of Bad Boy, the one who he said he allegedly had to hand over the 25%. Okay. So not only so that's why I'm saying master manipulator. Of course, he makes it seem like he's more than let's throw the biggest funeral for Biggie, but nobody knows that Biggie's paying for the funeral, which is dead crazy. Nobody knows that you're trying to backdoor his contract, even he just got paid for it. And apparently he was jealous of Tupac and Biggie's relationship. They were really close friends. And, you know, that's narcissism 101. You're an extension of me. You can't have relationships outside of, I don't need you to be bigger than, you can never be bigger than me. Apparently, Biggie was supposed to be on the cover of some magazine, and Diddy canceled it, said, fuck that, I should be on the cover of the magazine. It's just stuff like that. Just the worst archetype type of person. Always has to be center of attention. Nobody can be bigger than him. And I think he has an agenda. It seems like he's had an agenda for everybody, and none of the relationships he's ever built was genuine. Well, that's what it seems like.
Did you so do you think he actually got Biggie killed?
Do I think so?
You think he has anything to do with Biggie dying?
I do. Yeah, I think so.
You know, I really never. I'm still never going for that.
I'm going for it. I'm 100% going for it.
So you also believe that he has something to do again? Tupac robbed at Quad Studios.
Absolutely. I think he put everything in motion. He was jealous of Tupac and Biggie's relationship. And they even played the snippets of the Keefe D situation. I knew some of the Keefe D situation, but what I didn't know is that one of somebody who was associate of Diddy's parents in that gang lifestyle introduced Keefe D to Diddy, and Keefe D in the Crips or whatever set that they're from was actually the ones giving Diddy protection out in LA. I never knew that. So apparently, I
knew that.
I didn't know that. But apparently, Diddy.
I know where this is going. You better talk about who got the $1 million.
No, I was going to lead up to that.
I know.
But apparently, Diddy wanted a death row chain. Mm-hmm. And apparently, they beat up homie at the mall for the death row chain.
Yeah.
And then that's the same night in Vegas. It was Keefe D's nephew apparently. Mm-hmm. The night in Vegas, that's who Tupac sees, and you see him beating up the guy in the casino. Mm-hmm. The guy who they do, and then later that night, that's when they slid on Tupac, and then Keefe D said he put out a hit on Tupac and Suge. They only ended up getting 500 because only Tupac went down, and allegedly Keefe D said that after everything happened, Diddy reached out to him and was like, yo, was that us? He was like, yeah, that was us. Like, bro, that shit is crazy. I don't know if all that shit is true, but there's too many coincidences. His name is in too much stuff in order for I don't believe in so many coincidences without actually, you know, a lot of stuff being true. So that's
you know what? You know why I just stand with it is like there's just no way by now Diddy wouldn't have been in jail for that shit. I just refuse to believe that. As many police as there are in this world, as hard as this FBI goes, as hard as they go over anybody, and then you telling me a black man at that, as arrogant as Diddy's been, they're going to let him walk free and be literally Diddy bopping across the world while he's a billionaire now? Well, they're not going for that shit. Well, them white folks would have been snatched his ass.
Well,
I'm just saying. Every other story I've ever seen, they snatched OJ up. He at least had to go beat the case. But they going to snatch Diddy ass up.
But right now,
I'm just saying, if Diddy was actually involved, you don't think that by now, 30 years later, they wouldn't have went hard as shit to grab him for this murder? Murder for hire?
But now you're talking about 30 years later, the one that introduced Diddy and Keefe
Eric Von Zip.
Zip. Yes, mm-hmm. Zip. Yeah, I forgot who I was talking to.
I do this hip hop shit low key. It's Vlad.
Zip ended up passing away. Keefe D's nephew ended up passing away. So now as time goes on, it's harder to get people. You know, and as time goes on, it ends up being a he said she said type of situation. And it's harder to try. In reality,
yeah.
So, it wouldn't be and apparently Tupac wanted to do business with Diddy, and Diddy wasn't going for it. You know, and like I said,
I definitely am gonna go watch it, but I know it's gonna just paint exactly the picture that everybody's been painting, that he's the devil.
So by your energy, you're trying to you think that this is
no
biased?
I'm for sure.
By your energy, it seems like you think that this is a biased take of Diddy's lifestyle, and you don't necessarily for my reaction, you necessarily think that this is just trying to a slander piece is what you think.
I for sure know it's a slander piece. Now, rather if it's the truth or not, if it's biased, it's for sure biased.
But is it slander if it's the truth? There's a difference between slander and the truth. You can't slander somebody.
All right, so remove the slander. It's definitely bias. Okay. Regardless, it's all bias. But it's all one-sided. That's it. That's what you're getting from it.
Yeah, yeah.
That's it. There's nothing positive that's being admitted from this at all.
Nope.
So it's bias.
Yeah,
it's like, how can I not be like, damn, this is a little much? And all this is stemming from a nigga who got his bitch fucked in the freak off. His baby mother was taking heavy dick in the freak off.
So do you?
He's upset. He's upset.
So
why do you think he hate Rick Ross so much? Rick Ross is taking pictures with his BM and his kid. It's been over since. Oh no, I think it was the reverse. I think he took a picture.
Yeah, it was the reverse.
Petty.
But we don't know where that stems from. But so I want to know
from bitches.
I want to know.
It all goes down to women.
And also we find out that early in the early 90s, apparently he had drugged and sexually assaulted this girl and secretly recorded it.
Who did he?
Yeah, and he was blasted on the big screen, and the girl's mother wrote a handwritten letter to Diddy's mom, like, "Yo, this is crazy. Like, it was dating and everything. Like, can't believe your son did this to my daughter and all that."
She had the letter. They had a picture of the letter.
They had a picture of the letter. That shit signed and dated. Shit. So
now I see why Waka. See, I just seen Waka Flocka's reaction to the Diddy documentary, and he was like, 50 in Spanish. He's like, "You showed me something today." He said, "Thank God I've never been cool with none of you hip hop rap niggas, because it's like, yo, bro, this all sounds like heavy police work. This all sounds like straight police work." We're talking about who got killed. They talking about bitches got raped on TV. These are all things that don't have any statute of limitation. 50 is on he's on a campaign to send this man to jail. Like,
is he wrong for that?
Is he wrong for it? It's just for 50 to be who he's been, and then to all of a sudden be like, and mind you, they've been calling 50 a cop his whole career. They've been saying he's the feds his whole career. People have, that's always been a thing. Yo, he told, blah, blah, blah. And I
actually heard the opposite, that he never told.
What? They've been always saying, listen, I ain't gonna lie. And like I said, big fan of 50. But I'll never forget, Irv Gotti said some shit. Irv Gotti, if y'all don't know, is the leader of Murder Inc. Yeah. Him and Ja Rule is the opposite sides. You feel me? It's been 50's number one op. You feel me? Irv Gotti said, yo, look, no matter how you look at it, when shit got physical, 50 was always the victim. Period. Always. When they got into a fight at the studio in Atlanta, they jumped 50. When he walked into the booth, they walked into the studio in New York, and they ended up getting into a squabble where Tony Ayo got scuffed by a butter knife, he said. They got jumped in there. When 50 got shot, he got shot. When 50, you know what I'm saying? Like, all this shit happened. He was the victim. Like, so it's starting to feel like, you know, my son just got revenge against the world. He's like, fuck the world, and he just been on that trail ever since. And I don't know, but I feel like this all really just stems to him. He's not happy that his woman got fucked. And that is why he's trying his hardest to put him in jail. And it's just a flip from being the super street, I'm not this, I'm not that, to I'm going to make a full-length, 4-part documentary trying to send this man to jail. It's crazy.
But he didn't make the documentary.
He produced it. We all, everybody's saying he made it. It's his name. It's 50's documentary, if you ask anybody. He might not be the motherfucking director and the motherfucker behind the camera, but he might as well be. Like, so what? The way we're gonna give him the credit for it. He knows what he's doing. He's doing interviews about it. He's the face of it.
This is why I have an issue with, like, what you just told me about Waka Flocka's reaction to this, because we see this documentary and all this testimony from different people, different walks of life, in different eras of his life. And it's all painting a picture of a person who's for decades have been doing whatever they want, doing what they want, allegedly talking about behind the murders of the two biggest artists in the past 30 years or so. and then your reaction to it is, I'm glad I'm never cool with none of you rap niggas. Like, I think that's a big disconnect, and I think that's a big issue, and that's an underlying issue, I believe, in the black community in general, where after all this is now it's you're going back to 50 Cent and saying, oh, well, I'm glad I wasn't cool with none of y'all, because, bro, this shit is crazy, bro.
But you got to understand, bro, prior to Diddy going to jail, him and 50 never had any public, like, back and forth talking crazy. I've never seen that.
No.
Okay.
Him and they.
I'm sure.
Yo,
I'm talking about public.
Okay.
You haven't never seen.
Why they got? Okay. I see what you're saying.
Out of nowhere, you're his number one op. As soon as you see him down, you're like, it's time to start throwing dirt on him. Let's go. And you start kicking him in.
But they've been ops though.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, now you're his vocal number one op ever. You wasn't like that when Diddy was outside. I ain't gonna lie. Diddy might have fucked around and pulled up. Like, he wasn't doing all that. I'm just saying.
But
I'm just saying.
I think it redirects
Where was his
the
energy when Diddy was outside?
I think it redirects the energy to what it actually should be on, and focusing on some superficial bullshit that doesn't mean anything.
That's true.
That's
that
my
very
thing.
True.
That's my point.
That is,
and I've seen
true.
that a lot. I've seen the I've seen this one woman.
That is very true.
I've seen this one woman talking about. This shows how anti-black 50 Cent is.
Yo,
like,
honestly,
bro,
that stance has been blowing my shit.
I can't.
That stance has been blowing my shit.
Oh my god, bro! I cannot. Yo, every time. Listen,
the
listen
50
to me.
hates black women.
Bro.
50 hates black everything.
Oh my gosh, bro! You know me.
Yo, whoa!
I am.
I'm glad this is your take on this
I
too.
cannot. Yo, bro.
Yo, this shit irks me.
You know how pro-black I am.
Exactly.
But wrong is wrong. I want the smoke for all wrongdoers. I want the smoke for all sexual assaulters. I want smoke for everybody. I don't care what color you are.
That's true.
Going after somebody who committed heinous crimes isn't anti-anything. It's anti-crime. It's anti-victim. I mean, it's pro-victim. You feel me?
Nah,
so like that,
that's true.
Bro,
like
yo,
what
that
you
shit
said
makes
was very
my
true.
blood boil.
What I'm talking about is some superficial bullshit. Yes.
Yes.
But I'm just talking about 50 Cent as the man. Not morally what's correct and what's this, because yes, 50 is doing the correct thing. If you would have asked me, yes. He should be trying to get somebody who's accused of all these crazy ass crimes. Yes, he should be facing life. He should be in jail forever if that's true. But it's just for 50 to be the person who, like, his character jumps around, and it makes me question who 50 is.
I see that.
You know what I'm saying?
100%
Just like
see
if
that
you was in
standpoint.
court and he was the number one witness, like YSL Woody, and his story and his characters is just not adding up.
I 100% see that.
All of a sudden, you got to start looking like,
I 100% see that
what's
point.
the motive?
I 100%.
What are we really doing here?
I 100% see that point, but
I'm
also
just saying, like, it's weird. 50 got weird on us out of nowhere. The
100%.
BMF shit was petty as fuck too. The way he did Lil Meech, petty as fuck. I mean, I get it. Fuck him.
I can't say that. I can't say that. I can't say what he did was petty, bro. I can't say what he did.
You right,
he fed his family. We don't know. That's what I'm saying, bro. He literally gave him gave him every. Well, no, I'm not gonna say everything he had, but he literally put him on the map. And then he felt like he was backstabbed. I can't say that. I'm not gonna say that.
I don't know the numbers of their show either. But
I don't know.
I just know from a business perspective that show had to be failing.
But who was Little Meech?
Because nobody in their right mind that's having a successful TV show. But maybe it was just more prevalent to us because of the community we're in, and we thought BMF was way bigger than it really was. But the only way I could see him really ending that show, he's just painting it like he's being petty. But it had to be doing bad. Because I don't even, bro, from a business standpoint, that's the dumbest shit I ever heard. You cut the whole shit off and said, fuck, I don't want to do this no more. Like, unless he has some crazy game plan to get the spin-off.
But he also seems like he would do shit even if it would cost him money. He's also
insane.
I disagree.
If it's gonna cost you tens of millions of dollars, that's insane.
But I like I said, with the whole Little Meech thing, nobody knew who Little Meech was before. He literally put his family on.
That's a fact.
And he felt like he was slighted and disrespected. I can't say that he slighted him. Like I said, I'm an outsider looking in, but at the same time, you're not about to disrespect me and think we still about to do this. That's all I'm saying. But I see what you're saying as far as 50.
But it's just like when you say disrespect, like you mean take an Instagram video with a motherfucker who's been supporting me just as much, like not just as much, but who's been supporting me as well, keep my name alive.
Again.
Had a #1 song with my name all through it. A lot of this generation knows who Big Meech is because of that song. Like,
again,
it's not like they were saying fuck 50 in the video. It was just Big Meech and Rick Ross.
I don't. We don't know
Promoting
what
a car show.
We don't know what transpired.
You're right.
We don't know.
Right.
This is all speculation.
But it's like
this is all speculation. This is what we see
from the outside looking in. 50 had like a big.
He Petty spaghetti, nigga.
He's
petty spaghetti.
And I get it, like
he petty.
Whatever. You got ops. Motherfuckers tried to kill you, but
he petty spaghetti.
You can't really riddle me why you just be doing all this extra shit. But it's cool. Fuck it, you know.
But like I said, we don't know. We don't know what actually transpired. Like when, that's what I hate speaking on shit like we don't really know about. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's annoying. Like we're all speculation as far as.
But we just gotta take what we got.
Yeah, his
and
BM.
Analyze it from there.
His BM and Diddy. You know what I mean? We don't know how. Again, how that came about. How if Diddy was disrespectful and 50 was trying to tell her something and she didn't want. You know what I mean? We don't know. We don't know what situation transpired, but I think that I've been hearing a small noise within the black community that's shifting the focus on what it actually should be, and making it about superficial bullshit that doesn't mean anything, and that's part of it. I only saw 2 parts of it, but but I kind of already went in and kind of had my agenda, and this just reaffirms kind of what I had, and like I said, it really feels like it really feels like everybody is expendable to him. It felt like like I said, everything's a chess move. Nothing seems genuine, and the fact that he was able to show himself to the media as this fun go lucky guy, the dancer, and he's able to be in all these rooms and able to sway people to his side as his master manipulator. And they were even talking about in the documentary how he didn't really pay his artists. They were talking about in the documentary how Craig Mack was about to go to death row, and Suge was taking care of his artists, and Snoop said in the past on something that's not related is saying how Suge was taking care of his artists very well. So it's even like the Suge Knight gangster persona, and then the Diddy happy-go-lucky, he can be in any room, he's gonna do right by you. But from what the documentary shows, Suge was taking care of his artists better than Diddy. It's just the master manipulator.
I'm gonna be honest though, like that's not exactly how I heard about Suge. Suge was doing something where he would just spoil the fuck out of an artist off jump. Like as soon as you sign with Suge, you get in a house, you get in a car, you get in a chain, you getting all that shit. But guess what? It's all gonna be in the name of death row. All of that shit. Ain't none of that shit gonna have Calvin Brodus. It's not gonna say Snoop Dogg. Not gonna say none of that shit. It's gonna say Sugar-Thee Nightly, whatever the fuck his name is. But it's not gonna say your name. But so like, because I know one of the big reasons why Snoop had went over the No Limit was because he realized the money that Suge gave him was a one-time thing, and he wasn't getting no more chicken. And he was so confused because he was doing shows. And they're doing sold out shows in front of 17,000 people, 10,000 people, and he's giving Snoop $10,000 still. And he like, yo, where the rest of the bag? Like, there's no way I'm getting the same 10,000 here that I'm getting at the club. Like, what's going on? And she knew something wasn't right, but it was in his contract that this is how it was gonna go. Everything that Suge was doing was there.
Was there in
and
the
it was just like, yo, bro, Suge was killing motherfuckers with the way he would just take care of you at first. Nate Dogg, Snoop, all the whole.
R.I.P. Nate Dogg, man.
Yeah, he was doing that to all his artists. He would just spoil them real quick, boom, cash them out. You got a car, you got a crib, you got all this. Just move in. Here's the keys. No questions asked. Motherfuckers is 19 from the hood. You give me a fucking G-Wagon in a mansion, yeah, I'm in that bitch. They not realizing this shit ain't this hood. I mean, they can say Diddy wasn't doing shit and Suge was, but that didn't age too well from what I've seen.
Okay. You would know more than me. You would know a lot more than me. So I'll take that back.
But I'm just saying, like, to try to say that Suge was doing people better. I mean, that's hilarious. That's hilarious because Tupac died with nothing. No disrespect. But literally, it said Tupac got like 17,000 to his name.
Yeah, I knew that.
When he passed.
I knew that.
Like, insane shit like that. And it was the same situation. where it'd be like, yo, here's a big bundle of money. He paid his bail to get him out of jail, and he threw him a little bag, and they just went across the California law when it started just going off. And people don't realize how Tupac was out on bail when he died in Vegas. Like,
I knew that.
Yeah, like he had just got out.
You talking about the rape case, right?
Yeah. Like it's insane.
I knew that. So do you don't think Diddy had anything to do with it?
Nah, I really don't.
Okay.
I really don't. Just knowing a lot of what I've heard from like so many interviews, so many people from the West Coast who had gang ties to those gangs that actually did commit those crimes. It's a verified thing. People have said a lot where it's like, nah, it was simply off GP. Like, Tupac had a death wish the second he put hands on a motherfucker who had 4 bodies in the hood. Like, what are you doing? He does this. He gets busy. That's literally what he does.
No, I knew that.
He's known for that.
Yeah, I knew that.
So shit like that. It was very simple. The Biggie shit, not so much.
But,
I never really looked into it too much.
I will say this.
Biggie shit seemed more like a hit.
Yeah.
That seemed a lot more like a hit.
Yeah, absolutely. And like I said, I didn't know that he was supposed to leave the morning after. He was like, "You ain't going nowhere." No, we staying in LA, and he ends up dying that night.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But like I said, the archetype of Diddy, as a success story, he is somebody that a lot of people can look up to as far as the success he was able to get, the heights he was able to climb. But at the same time, the other side to that is somebody who won't take no for an answer. Is somebody who nobody can be bigger than the program. Like I said, anybody who he has, like I said, he has to be in the spotlight at all times. Anybody threatens that, So,
but another news. Come on, say we about to go half the episode talking about Diddy. Listen, man, there's been a whole lot of stuff going on. You seen 6ix9ine just got sentenced 3 months.
Really?
Yeah, he just got sentenced on a violation of probation to 3 months.
No, I didn't.
He was facing up to 5 years, so he was stressing out That's why he was doing all this crazy media, the crazy media run. The last couple weeks, and in the midst of all his media run, he's been having all these streamers come to his house, and they're literally doing vlogs all around the house. But did you see his house got robbed? It got home invaded
Recently?
Yeah, it's happened last week.
No.
Yeah, it was 4 masked gunmen ran into his house, and the only person there was his mother. And literally, there's cameras that are set up inside the house, and you literally see the footage of armed gunmen got a gun to his mom's face, escorting her through the crib. His mom's 63 years old, Mexican lady, and they're just literally guiding her out the crib, yo, come outside. While they rummaged through the whole crib, stole plenty of shit. And it was at one point, the internet was alleging that one of them was the Island Boys, that they said the Island Boys had something to do with it, but that kind of quickly got debunked. But there's literally audio of one of them saying, yo, Red, and Red is one of the Island Boys' name. His name is Kodiak Red. They call him Red. And they thought that, and he had the very similar body build. The voice kind of matched. So a lot of people were like, yo, it might be the Island Boys. But, it's unfortunate because all these streams kind of gave people the blueprint to his house and allowed them to just, if you go on Google Map and you just type in the general neighborhood, you can see it because he has a fucking rainbow colored basketball court. And Google Maps is so up to date that it takes pictures every fucking couple of days or whatever. Bro. And it shows you literally what cars are parked in your driveway. So it ain't nothing to tell, the rainbow fucking Lamborghini. That's 6ix9ine's house. He has a giant rainbow basketball court in the middle of a swamp in Florida. It's not hard to tell.
So he went down for 3 months for probation violation?
Yeah, 3 months for that federal probation violation.
Did they say what it was?
Yeah, it's because he ended up getting into a fight at the mall. There was somebody who was taunting him at the mall and called him a rat. So him and his mans kind of ran up on him yo, what's the word? And they ended up punching him out. They ended up beating him the fuck up. And then they realized the dude had a gun, so they ran. 6ix9ine and his mans ran. And then they got arrested for assault afterwards.
And then that's probation violation.
And then, that's a probation violation. But he had a couple other violations, too, that they tried to hit him with. But,
so, I'll first and foremost, I would say, it's unfortunate what happened to his mother. I feel like she's an innocent bystander and all
Definitely innocent bystander. It's not the first time she's had a gun to put.
I know. But at the same time, when you talk about her son, that's the energy that he's been inviting throughout his whole career. So that's the energy he's been putting out and been inviting. The way he's been talking about people, the way he's been talking about dead people.
Yeah.
That's the thing. When somebody 6ix9ine is the prototypical example of shock value. Mm-hmm. He'll do anything and say anything, literally, for entertainment.
Literally,
that's literally like him having rainbow hair and everything.
Literally shock value.
No, a clown, a literal clown, yeah. a literal clown will do anything. Get in front, pie to the face. Mm-hmm. You feel me? Do anything for the entertainment. He will do and say anything. Disrespect people, disrespect the dead, disrespect people's family members. And, that's the energy he puts out. So when that energy comes back tenfold, you get some type of situation like this. When he gets beat up at the LA Fitness, that's what happens. When you talk so crazy, that's the energy that you invite. You know what I mean? So it's unfortunate for his mother, who has to go through all this. But it is what it is.
Crazy,
it is what it is.
You're risking a life sentence doing an armed home invasion in Florida. You're going to jail for life.
In Florida, they're not playing.
First offense, you're going to jail for life.
Florida's not playing that.
Yeah, I'm looking like, they're bugging.
And they could have got boomed out the trap. And they would, and Florida would be like, okay,
feed them to
bring the coroner,
feed them to the Gators.
Yeah, right.
Like what?
Yeah, Florida's a different world. But I was saying, man, the energy you get out is the energy you put out is the energy that you get back. So I don't feel no type of way.
So in recent news too, have you been seeing all the DJ academics going back and forth with Jim Jones, Dave East, Mano, all that shit?
Not at all.
Oh Lord, no, I mean I don't want to dwell on it too much if you haven't been paying attention.
Nah. Tell the people.
I mean, pretty much it was just like they're going back and forth because academics he was talking about them and he pretty much was saying they were like washed rappers that decided to do a podcast, but that podcast didn't make sense for them because they're entertaining. They're good. They're New Yorkers, so they're charismatic. They know, they know how to be funny. And
they took offense to that.
They took strong offense.
Yeah, of course.
And because Ack also called it the Unk podcast and all this other shit.
Of course it was.
and it just became like now they're going just back and forth. It's like a roast session going on. So you got Mano going on. Oh, Fab's part of the podcast too.
Yeah. Oh, Fab.
So, yeah, it's Fab, Mano, Davies, and Jim Jones.
Oh yeah, I knew that. Yeah, and
Davies is the youngest one there, and I'm pretty sure he's 40.
Yeah. But Davies' rap career is more aligned with the SoundCloud rappers as far as when he popped.
Yeah, because
we all know Fab got something clever to say.
Yeah,
we all know he got
Mano was on his ass, but I mean, it seems like they were trying to keep it like they're like, yo,
keep it professional.
No, we're not even. He's I'm not even on some tough shit. They just started roasting each
other. Yeah, roasting.
So we'll see. Because
it was a happy-go-lucky.
Ag started coming crazy after he heard them respond because his immediate comments weren't so like offensive.
Yeah,
he called it the Unk podcast pretty much.
Yeah,
and then he explained why he called it that. And that's when he explained like, oh, they they kind of wash, and they dress like they in their 20s, but they all 40, 50.
Yo, Jim Jones is Jim Jones is grown. Jim Jones really has the mindset of a 19-year-old.
No, yeah, that's exactly
it's hilarious.
He said, I'm terrified. He's like, I'm gonna see these motherfuckers in person. He said, and Jim Jones, Jim Jones saw academics at the backstage at the Young Boy concert and pressed them. And Ack was like, yo, I was fake nervous because like his energy was YN energy, but I'm looking at a set of gray fucking braids and a gray beard, and he's like, it's confusing because I'm at the YN concert. He said, but I'm getting pressed by a 50-year-old. He's like, this shit is insane.
He gives Jim Jones is definitely one of those.
But we'll see. I think you should tread lightly because none of them niggas playing with you. Fab's cool, but Fab slapped the shit out of you.
Yeah.
Too. But you know what I'm saying? Not for nothing. Ack definitely walking around with the biggest gun possible. So I'm sure he'll be fine.
He needs
and
to.
He got security. He's fine.
I bet.
He's also probably richer than all of them combined. I'm not gonna lie. Like high key.
Maybe.
Like high key.
Maybe.
Except maybe Fab.
Maybe.
I'll
say.
And that's a maybe.
Mano probably. Jim Jones probably.
No.
Fab?
No.
Davies? Definitely.
Listen. Mano, Davies, and Jim Jones combined cannot fuck with academics. I
believe that.
I promise you.
Spotify
gave that man $10 million like 2017. Off rip, that right there, he's good. Yeah. He was good back then. They don't spend no money.
Yeah. So have you seen what's going on with the sneaker market?
I've been hearing about it. I seen that you was talking about it earlier. What's been going on?
So apparently,
I've been noticed things were getting fishy in sneaker.
We're
old enough. We've seen 30 years of sneakers.
Apparently, the sneaker market is trending on the down road. You see a lot of retros. You see a lot of OGs that are widely available now.
Yeah,
that
they
have
sitting on the
never
shelves.
been available.
Yo, yeah,
sitting on shelves.
You go to Foot Locker, they're sitting on the shelves.
Sitting on the shelves.
Every number Jordan that came out in the last 2 years on the shelves, and I'm like,
10 years ago, that was never gonna happen.
10, you weren't allowed to buy more than one pair. It was a problem, and now these shits are just sitting on the shelves.
And I think that it is just showing the bigger economic issue what's going on in the country, that people a lot and that the thing about our market,
that's the issue.
I think it's an issue. People, I think it's some of the prices.
I think it's just fashion.
I think I saw a lot of different breakdowns. So,
listen,
a lot of people said
the youth wants $1,000 pair of sneakers, bro. $200 Jordans ain't cutting it no more. They want $1,000 Rick Owens, bro. They want $1,000 Balenciagas. These little niggas got 2 pair of sneakers. There's the days of having 100 pair of sneakers in your closet or 30, 40 pairs while you're in high school, that's out. These niggas want 5 pair of Rick Owens. They're good. That's it. That's the equivalent to 30 pair of sneakers.
Yeah, that is.
They literally have 5, 10 pairs between Balenciagas and these big ass boots, these moon boots. That's what the kids want. The kids don't want Jordans, bro. But I don't see no kids rocking Jordans. They rock basketball sneakers. They play basketball, and then they'll rock designer if that's what they're doing today. And maybe some Jordan 1s.
But yeah, apparently the sneaker market has been in the dumps. A lot of stuff that was never available is currently available, and that's the thing. What's crazy about a market is there's no market without demand.
Yeah,
no matter what.
Yeah.
How much? Let me ask you a question. No matter what the product is. How should I price it? How should I price a product?
If somebody to pay for it?
Thank you. However much somebody is willing to pay for it, that makes the market.
Yeah.
So if nobody's willing to pay for it,
not worth
then
shit.
it's not worth anything. It's all about a belief in the market. You have to have belief, whatever market it is. People have to want to pay for it. Yeah, or else it's not worth anything.
Damn.
Money. Listen, bro. Money.
It's all imaginary.
Yo, money means nothing.
Nothing.
Money means nothing
At all.
Money doesn't mean anything. A house that's worth $500,000 now was worth $250,000 5 years ago. Same house. Mm-hmm. It's all about somebody's willing to pay for it. It's all about the demand.
Yep.
Money doesn't mean anything. Money means nothing.
That's fucking.
It's all a transfer of goods. How much is someone willing to buy for the transfer? Yeah. How much value it holds.
They used to trade people for spices,
bro. I want
paprika. I want the color blue. Dyes.
Speaking of,
crazy.
The reason why the color purple doesn't appear on any flags is because it was hard to create. No, the color purple.
I know.
But it was hard to create that color throughout history.
Oh yeah.
It's been hard to create the color purple. That's
sure.
why you don't really see purple in the flags of the world. But they did a study. It was a grad. I think it was MIT, one of the top schools. It was a grad program. And the professor broke down the students into groups. They gave them a certain amount of money. And it said the project was whoever retained the most, or whoever made the most amount of money would win. So a lot of them were getting creative. And one of them, they bought bike pumps and waited at where people were cyclists and would pump their bikes up for a certain amount of dollars. He only gave them like $20, and you had to create the most amount of money through a business. So one of them bought a bike pump. It was trying to pump up people's bikes. Mm-hmm. Exactly what I was doing. They did a few other things, but
get rich off $20.
Do you know the winning group made like 10 bands?
20 cash?
Yes.
I got away. I got away. No, it's not illegal at all.
Let me hear your way.
Oh, I just need some Windex and some newspaper. I'm washing windows for the next month. It's active. No, we outside.
They did something where you don't even have to trade your time for it. This is what they did. They called the top firms in the nation because they were a top grad student. They said, "How would you like to speak exclusively to a class of some of the top applicants?" The prices start at $5,000. So they were able to purchase one of the top firms to come during their time where they were presenting how much money they made. During that time, one of the top firms came and spoke to the class of highly recruitable individuals, and they paid like $5,000-$10,000 to do that.
And they didn't spend no money?
No, they didn't have to spend any money. So it's all about how much people are willing to buy. But guess what? Some of those students, if they sign, will make that company way more money than $5,000-$10,000.
Yo, I just fucked my head up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
It's
fire.
all about it's all about value. It's all about value.
Fire.
They didn't spend no money.
Yo,
they went
poor.
around calling the top.
This is why I'm gonna be poor,
bro.
Because I'm gonna go watch Windows,
bro,
and they're gonna call fucking.
They called some of the top. Listen,
Goldman Sachs.
you can have an exclusive. If you sign with me, no other, all your competition won't be able to talk to us. So pricing starts at $5,000. You're the first one I call. If you deny us, we're gonna call somebody else. Boom, just like that. Done. So it's all about value. Money doesn't really mean anything. It's about the value.
Nigga bought a bike pump. So I'm gonna pump. Yo, I hate him so much. How many bike pumps? How many bikes do you think need air? Fuck you. Fuck you with the bike pump idea. I hate him,
bro.
I hate him.
Find
them.
All you gotta do is call the top firms. Yeah, and think it's all about value. Money doesn't mean anything. It's all about money. Doesn't mean anything. It's all about the value. The top companies saw how much valuable talent was in that room that they could be able to speak to. That's all it was. So the value of money. But to say that so a lot of the resellers, I've seen a few pages of the resellers that, they have a lot of inventory that has been devalued quickly.
Yeah, and I've seen some of the bigger sneaker stores, what are they called? There's one in L.A. right on Melrose. I forgot their name. Cool Kicks? I think it was Cool Kicks. Yeah, Cool Kicks shut down. A lot of sneaker stores been shutting down because that whole resale market is done. And it's really crazy. I say this 1,000 times. I feel like a week. Life really goes full circle.
It does.
And we're getting old enough where we're seeing the trends. We're seeing things come back into fruition. We're seeing baggy clothes.
I was about to say the baggy
jeans, baggy hoodies, Ed Hardy, Ron Dutch, Diesel.
All that.
The old school Puma.
Apple bottoms, yo.
Yeah, all of this shit is coming back. And then we're seeing like we're just like, yo, this shit is crazy, bro. We're gonna be buying CDs any day now. We're gonna go back to buying CDs, bro.
I'm okay with that.
I'm telling you. It's going to happen. And just know that I said it, and you're going to be like, that sounds so fucking stupid. And so did fucking bringing back fucking baggy-ass jeans. But somebody's doing it, and they're paying for it, and it's going to make sense to somebody.
I'm going to start buying random stuff and just holding on to it.
Bro, but for real, though, I remember when I first discovered resale stores, bro, like Round 2 in L.A. My fucking God. Bro, we used to go to L.A. I used to bring a duffel bag in my suitcase just because I knew I was coming back with 5 to 6 pairs of sneakers. It was guaranteed. Because I used to be able to go in there and get the most exclusive Jordans that I would have to go to fucking, what's that store in New York, famous-ass store?
You talking about downtown?
No, it's in downtown, but what's it fucking called? It's a sneaker store. It's the most famous one in New York.
I know what you're talking about. I can't think of the name.
It's blowing my mind.
I can't think of
Regardless, I would have to go there and pay fucking $400.
So StockX?
No, not StockX. StockX is brand new. I'm talking about the sneaker store.
Oh, from back, yeah.
It's gonna cook my mind.
Not Jazz. Jimmy.
No, not Jimmy Jazz. Jimmy Jazz is the hood. Damn it, Marv.
Jimmy Jazz, you Harlem, you feel me?
Jimmy Jazz had Timberlands for sale. They used to have Timberlands on discount. Jimmy Jazz was the shit. But you can get stabbed at a Jimmy Jazz and buy a dub sack of weed at a Jimmy Jazz.
Nah, he does.
But no, not the point. Flight Club. Damn it, Flight Club. You would have to go to Flight Club, spend $400 to get a pair of fucking shoes that I can go to Round 2 in LA and get them for like $150, $170 used, or even them $200, but like they look good. Bust down, damn near brand new. And I would just remember, like, I used to love going out there when I first discovered that. That turned into StockX and GOAT and all these places that you can access these things now, but they're $500, $600. But they use these financing apps like Affirm and Klarna to make them affordable. And it's like, that happened, and now you're telling me all that shit is gone, and people are back paying $200 retail price for Jordans. And
I'm here for it.
Yeah, I'm here for it. I think the kids deserve it.
I think
that shit was out of hand.
I think reselling and scalpers they've destroyed the sneaker market. I've
seen a lot of entrepreneurs, man, that really
destroy the sneaker market.
I mean, fuck the sneaker market. Go ahead and get your paper.
See,
you know what I'm saying?
They destroyed the market.
Hey, listen, it has to happen. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just saying. It
had to happen. Now we came back.
I'm just saying.
We had to realize, okay, shit's getting out of hand. Nike and Jordan realized, like, yo, what the fuck? We can't sell shit. They're like, this shit not making no sense.
It's just same thing with like the Goodwill stores. The resellers destroyed all that. That was for the lower income people, you know.
Yeah, Goodwill used to be the shit. I used to buy mad shit.
Scalpers, yo, bro. Scalpers have destroyed the market. Like you said, people got rich off of it, but was it a good thing for the market? You're talking about no.
Yeah,
no,
you're right.
Absolutely not.
No, you're right.
When somebody wait in line to get a pair of kicks and you got somebody getting 12, 13 pairs. You know what I mean? And then I was sold out.
I remember camping.
Like you feel, but you feel me? Like, it was about damn. I couldn't even get my pair of kicks if somebody bought 20. You know what I mean? They destroyed the market. It's not. It was about people who wanted the sneakers. You feel me? Now they created a market out of nothing by just buying the supply.
Damn.
Keeping the supply low.
Nah, yeah, that's exactly.
Destroyed the market, if you ask me.
But I really do think a lot of it is just how fashion has just gotten so ridiculous, bro. Everything's about just pricey, overpriced items, and just it's big pants, little hoodies. It's ruining me. I don't know what is going on no more, bro. I don't know what to think. I don't know what to feel. Bro.
Well, I just wanted to talk. I don't know if you saw about what's the sneaker market.
I did want to brush on something real quick. I want you to know. Give me, who do you think right now? Mm-hmm. Talking sports real quick.
Okay, all right. Talk to me.
Who's the NFL MVP right now, gang? Because it's been blowing my mind.
Matt Stafford.
I'm glad we're on the same page. Yeah, I'm thinking Matt Stafford. But they might give it to Drake May, bro. The way shit looking.
Matt Stafford. He's had a better year.
He's definitely.
We're seeing the ascension of Drake May that nobody would have thought, but in comparison, Matt Stafford is having a better year. You know.
For sure.
Matt Stafford definitely has better weapons and everything, but
they're gonna add all that into there. That's exactly what they're doing. Like, I don't know, man. They said there's a lot.
Drake May's going crazy. I didn't see it coming out of college. He proved me wrong. He's proving me wrong. One of the best this year statistically, top 3 deep ball thrower there is. High completion percentage, and he doesn't think and dunk. He's throwing down the field.
Everything I feel like the last 3 weeks football wise has just swapped.
I like that though.
There's no clear like just lost like the Indiana. Like, there's a lot of shit going on.
Yeah, I know. Like, I'll say, did you see Georgia just stomped Alabama?
Yeah, they smacked them.
The SEC championship.
Yeah, they smacked them. And then I'm thinking about just like.
And Miami got host. I'm so tight, bro.
I'm thinking, listen, the Chiefs are looking like they might not even make the playoffs.
They might not. Do you think if they don't make the playoffs, it's a stain on Mahomes' career?
Nah, it happens. It happens. Fuck it.
I think so.
They're going to hold it as a stain, but he's also had the greatest career ever in the first 8 years of his life.
But I will say as a stain because he's had such a crazy start to his career. Everybody's comparing him to the GOAT.
Yeah.
So as far as
I don't think
that situation,
Brady's never missed the playoffs except for that year that he was hurt. If I'm not mistaken.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't think Peyton also ever missed the playoffs unless the year he was hurt.
But that's
in his first year.
When you're talking when we're talking about the conversations that Mahomes.
You know what's crazy though? As delusional as this sounds, I think they're still gonna go to the Super Bowl. I swear to God, I really believe it,
bro. You can't count them out.
Word too. Listen, I've seen 7-9 teams that were 7-9 make it to the playoffs and win a playoff game. You know what I'm saying? We saw the fucking
that was the Seahawks, I think.
Yeah, the Seahawks for sure. That was the Beastquake when they beat the Saints.
That was the Beastquake.
So I'm like, anything's possible, bro. I don't know how. There's already 14 teams in the playoffs. It's not 12 no more. Like, there's a chance. There's a chance, bro.
I'm trying to think. Looks like the Broncos are gonna win that division. Broncos winning.
They're winning. They're like 11-2 or some shit.
Something like that.
Yeah.
The Broncos definitely winning.
And they had really good. They've had really good wins. I'm trying to see my boy Shador shine tonight because today because I feel like if Shador don't go off in the first half, they taking him out, and I'm nervous. I feel like they're trying to trash him.
My thing about Shador is watching him. His footwork is horrible.
He needs to let go of that fucking ball,
bro. His footwork is absolutely horrible, bro. I think that he can absolutely be a starting quarterback, a great quarterback in this league, but there's a lot of things that he has to. I mean, he's a rookie. You know, he has a lot of things he has to zip up, and footwork is one of them. Absolutely horrible feet in the pocket.
Nah, but and not for nothing too. It's like, yo, bro, you play for the fucking Browns, bro. Like, damn, nobody's had a successful career besides Derek Anderson, who just beat me last night in Madden 09.
Derek Anderson.
I'm sick of Derek Anderson.
Yo,
like,
how many starting quarterbacks have they had?
bro, like 17.
Yo.
They had like 17.
Remember Deshaun Kaiser?
Bro, they talking about bringing out Deshaun Watson. They said he might be ready. I swear, I heard Deshaun Watson might make a return if Shador don't do his thing.
They said apparently they said he'll definitely be on the roster next year.
I mean, shit, they paid him already.
Yeah, better be on the roster.
Fuck,
Yo,
bro, ain't playing 4 years.
That might be the worst contract in sports history. Might be.
You sure?
Might
Kirk Cousins just stole $240 million. Nah, but yeah, Kirk Cousins.
45 guarantee. It was like 45 guarantees, something like that.
So did Kirk Cousins.
Yeah.
And Kirk Cousins was like 38. It was like 36 when he did 37 or some shit. And signed like a 3-year 250, some crazy shit. 3-year 150, I think it was. 20.
Yeah. But Deshaun.
Yeah, Deshaun didn't even playing time, but Kirk Cousins was absolute garbage.
And Kirk Cousins is, older on, you know what I mean? Deshaun was supposed to be in the middle of his prime. Might be, like I said, that might be the worst contract in sports history. Might be. It was so bad.
They gave him 4 years, $180 million.
Listen, it was so bad. It was so bad. All the other owners were upset about giving him fully guaranteed money. That's how bad it was. All the other owners were like, "We can't do this. We can't make this a thing." That's why it took Lamar so long to sign, because it guaranteed.
And they gave that boy 40. They gave 4 years, 180. They gave him 150 off top, guaranteed. They gave him 100 guaranteed and 50 at signing.
Yeah,
that's tough. Imagine getting that wire, 50 milli. Whole lot.
Straight wire. Like,
yo, wire that, pussy. I ain't gonna lie.
To Mr. Creepy McCreepers.
Who the fuck is Creepy McCreepers?
Deshaun Watson.
Oh. Oh, no, I was talking about that was Kirk Cousins.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Kirk Cousins made a lot of money.
That's what I'm saying, bro. He ain't do shit, but you know what I'm saying? Listen, at this rate, I don't know what's happening, but I know Shea Gillis and them too, when we talk about basketball, they're 20-1 right now, bro. They're on pace for like a fucking like a 4-lose season.
Austin Reeves, Hillbilly Kobe going crazy. Hillbilly Kobe's going crazy.
I mean, there's a lot going on in sports, but listen, we're gonna see what's going on. It's Sunday. Yeah, we gotta get to the games. We gotta go see what's going on. My FanDuel is going crazy.
I'm about to hit bro. I'm hitting today. Watch.
That's how I like to hear. Listen,
I got a 6-band ticket in.
God damn. 6-band ticket. I need to know, how much did you bet? It's $5, isn't it?
Like $10.
To make 6 bands?
5-leg parlay, baby.
Off a 5-leg parlay?
Yes, sir.
What do you have? Like, you gotta have some OG shit. You got Lamar for like 3 touchdowns, anytime touchdowns.
I'm telling you, watch. When it hits,
Urge you.
Watch, I'm gonna do a backflip off this table.
But you might die. But listen, on that note, we gotta get up out of here.
Listen, the Free Jumps Podcast. Thank you guys.
Y'all.
Tell a friend. We out of here.
Episode 177. We gone. Appreciate it. Yeah, I got